Why we sneeze. Sneezing is a reflex that many of us experience frequently. But why do we sneeze? In this video, we'll explore the science behind this common bodily function. A shot of a nose and throat anatomy model. To understand why we sneeze, we first need to look at the anatomy of the respiratory system. When we breathe in, air travels through our nose and mouth, and then down the trachea and into the lungs. Air traveling through the respiratory system. Along the way, it passes through the nasal cavity, which is lined with tiny hairs and mucous membranes. A close-up of the nasal cavity. These hairs and membranes work together to filter out dust, pollen, and other foreign particles that we might inhale. Various particles entering the nasal cavity, including pollen, dust, and smoke. But sometimes, despite these defenses, harmful particles like viruses and bacteria can still make their way into our nasal passages. An animation of a virus entering the nose. That's where sneezing comes in. When our body detects an irritant, it sends a signal to the brain to trigger a sneeze reflex. Animation of the brain and nervous system. The reflex involves a coordinated series of muscle contractions in the chest, throat, and face, which build up pressure in the lungs and force air out of the nose and mouth. A close-up of a sneeze. This sudden burst of air can expel the irritant from our nasal passages and prevent it from entering further into the respiratory system. Slow-motion shot of a sneeze. During a sneeze, air can travel out of our nose at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Air particles flying out of the nose during a sneeze. This can create a cloud of droplets that can spread harmful particles like viruses and bacteria to those around us. Cut to a shot of someone sneezing into their elbow. That's why it's important to cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze or cough, either with a tissue or your elbow. A shot of someone using a tissue to blow their nose. After sneezing, we might need to blow our nose or wipe away any mucus that was produced. This is our body's way of getting rid of the irritant and restoring normal breathing. Shot of a person blowing their nose. So the next time you sneeze, remember that it's just your body's way of protecting you from harm. And don't forget to cover your mouth and nose to protect those around you. Shot of a person looking relieved after sneezing. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy.